To all my new followers, thank you for the request. This is video entry number 1. There's an unspoken agreement that if you all continue to engage, that I'll continue to show up. So again, I appreciate the request. A few years back when I was getting my real estate license, I presented a question aloud for the class to the instructor. And for whatever reason, unprompted, he said, "Andre, I don't think you understand the real meaning of a hard day's work," which, I don't know where it came from, but again, I was somewhat baffled by the response. But I didn't have a rebuttal. And while I was getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling, my favorite professor, after I presented aloud to the class, said, "Andre, I think you're going to have a hard time relating to your clients because you have a hard time empathizing with the struggle," which I absolutely found funny. But again, I didn't have a rebuttal because I do understand that we all have preconceived notions of one another. And I'm not oblivious to how I present myself. So no matter how accurate or inaccurate their response may have been, I absolutely get it. But of course, I absolutely understand the struggle. I'm like most men, I just hide it really, really well. And outside of my inner circle, I would imagine most of you all, like 99% of you all, are meeting me for the very first time because I didn't introduce myself to the world until I started this Facebook page. So, again, welcome. The first time a physician mentioned the word depression to me, I was actually seeing a specialist for a wrist injury I had, and I was having real bad pain in my wrist. And I think he just asked me the simple question, like, "How are you doing?" And because my sense isn't common, I told the truth. And I don't know what I said to him, but he asked me to take a patient health questionnaire. And again, I think it had like 9 to 10 questions on it. And I continued to answer with the truth. And he came back and said, "Andre, you got extremely high depression, or you're at least experiencing extremely high depression." And I casually said, "Okay, like I don't know what that means. Like, what do you want me to do with that information?" And he asked me to continue to do follow-ups, which I did. And this was around the time Junior Seau actually committed suicide. So there were a lot of discussions regarding the repercussions of concussions. And I decided to take part in the NFL's Brain and Body program. So this month is Men's Mental Health Month, and the topic feels really, really, really heavy. It has been for the last few months, though. The more I talk, the heavier it feels, to be honest. But for the last 13 years, I've avoided the conversation, and I dealt with my health issues quietly. But just due to this new one-on-one philosophy I've adopted, I'm beginning to understand the importance of the conversation. And again, I'm no longer oblivious to how I present myself. My new neighbor actually told me, he eventually became family before he passed away recently. But he told me I have really, 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 really arrogant body language. And I can only imagine how I appear to others. I mean, I don't know. But flaws and all, I'd rather be me than anybody else. So I get it. But like most men, I have psychological struggles, man. I just choose to no longer hide them because in the hopes of preventing the next, unavoidable tragedy, I just continue to show up to have this conversation. So gentlemen, I'll just ask, don't be too proud to prioritize your wellness. I absolutely understand how it presents. It presents as a mental weakness, but I can promise you my body language hasn't changed a little bit. If anything, spiritually, I'm always humble, but I'm probably as arrogant as I've ever been because I'm finally walking in purpose again, and it feels pretty good. I think discerning the difference between the two is what actually triggered my mental struggles. Because I'm well aware of who I am. That's never been a problem for me. So I continue to show up as myself because I can. I've actually put in the work to do so. I've repaid my dues back to the struggle. So from the projects to the private schools, this friendship group has a lot of diversity, and I'm actually proud of it. So I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate the request. I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate the likes, the follows, and everything that comes with it, the subscriptions, as I'm learning how all this stuff works. And I'm actually getting comfortable with the judgment. And social media is becoming less and less intimidating. So I hope you all continue to engage because I have been inspired by my favorite artists, and there's a chance I might delete all this stuff later. Chance, man, I just want to say congratulations on Coastal making it back to the College World Series, man. Well deserved, and best of luck. I hope you all continue to enjoy your day. Prioritize your wellness. Goodie out.